In this video, I use data and statistics to predict which team will win Minecraft Championship Season 9. Who's gonna come out on top? Who's gonna walk away with nothing? You'll find all of that out and more in the next few minutes. Also, I'm sure you've heard the spiel 100 times before. However, there is a certain glitch going around YouTube that sometimes randomly unsubscribes people from certain YouTube channels. Of course, that probably doesn't apply to my channel since I only have a handful of subscribers, but you know what? You could just go down there just to make sure, it wouldn't hurt anything. Anyways, let's get on with the video! On Thursday, August 27th, the MC Championship Twitter account posted all 10 teams for the upcoming Minecraft Championship event. And one team in particular seemed to be getting a fair bit more attention than any of the others. The quartet of Dream, Fundy, Tubbo, and Sylvee. Scrolling through the comments of the tweet, it seemed like a lot of people were thinking this was the team that was gonna win. Well, to be clear, most of the comments were just the unpopular opinion, but copy pasta over and over and over again. Although I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be support, that's supposed to be a good thing, I think. I don't know why the youths do what they do. I don't understand. I just follow along. And when I first saw that roster, I figured, you know what? Fair enough. This is a strong team. I cannot deny that. But then, I scrolled down a little bit farther, and I saw this team. What? Are you kidding me? Pizza Hut, Kara Corvus, Captain Sparkles, and Captain Puffy? What? Cyan Creepers? Are you kidding me? If I thought the Lime Llamas were strong, then by comparison, this team is like a heavyweight bodybuilding multiple-time world champion. But then I thought, whoa there, hold your pepperonis, Mr. Pizza. Alright, this is way too hot of a take for an initial viewing of the roster, right? You don't have the data to back any of your bold claims up, and until you do, they're just that, bold claims. So, naturally, I got the data. So let's go through this data together. The first thing I did was looked at how many coins were earned per person per season. So I did that with the Cyan Creepers first. So we got Pizza Hut in the green, Captain Sparkles in the black, Kara Corvus in the brown, Captain Puffy in the gray. I looked at the coins every single season as well as the average number of coins earned per person. Then I did the same thing for the Lime Llamas. And I also decided to throw in the Red Rabbits in here just because, while I don't think this team is quite as strong as the Cyan Creepers or the Lime Llamas, I still think it's a really good team, and I wanted at least one more data point to compare things with. Now, for teams like the Cyan Creepers and the Red Rabbits, it's pretty easy to make an educated guess on who's going to come out on top. Because, for example, Pizza Hut earns 3,498 coins on average per tournament, you could expect him to earn about that many coins in the next tournament. Do the same thing for all 4 members of each team, and you get the total amount of coins that you could predict that this team would earn based on their average performances. Do that for the other teams, and whichever one is higher comes out on top. Simple, right? But it's a little bit harder when you have a team like the Lime Llamas, where one of the players, Tubbo, has never played Minecraft Championships before, so you don't have any basis to guess how many coins he's going to earn next season. So instead of coming up with some other arbitrary metric to try to determine how many coins Tubbo might earn next championships, instead, let's go hypothetical. Let's see how many coins Tubbo would need to earn for the Lime Llamas to tie with some of these other teams. So you see here, if all 4 members of the Cyan Creepers were to have average days, their coin total would be over 10,000. Between the 3 Lime Llama players who have played Minecraft Championships before, their average performances yields them 7,337 coins. Therefore, Tubbo would need to rake in 2,810 coins in order for the Lime Llamas to tie the Cyan Creepers. And he would only need to earn 2,373 coins in order to tie the Red Rabbits. Now let's look at that first number again. 2,810 is a hefty amount of coins for someone to earn, especially someone who is brand new to this event against a bunch of seasoned veterans. For reference, if you earned that many coins in the last Minecraft Championship season, you would get 7th place overall. Now, I'm going to let you do a little guessing here, right? I want you to guess how many people in the history of Minecraft Championships have placed 7th or better in their first go-round of MCC. Obviously, this doesn't include the first Minecraft Championship season because this is meant to highlight how disadvantageous it is to be a new player against a sea of veterans, but in the first Minecraft Championships, everyone was new, so there was no disadvantage. The correct answer, by the way, is 4. Only 4 people in the history of Minecraft Championships have placed 7th or better in their first MCC go-around, excluding the first season. Those 4 are Tommy Innit, Technoblade, Dream, and Fruitberries. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't really know too much about Tubbo. I mean, I know he was in the Lamanberg group on the Dream SMP, but I don't know how good he is at PvP or anything like that. However, those are some pretty big shoes to fill. We're talking about 4 really, really good players. So I'm not saying that it would be impossible for Tubbo to get that many coins. I'm just saying it would be very, very hard. Another metric that I used to predict who would win Minecraft Championships was what I'm going to call the average averages. So basically the concept here is that I look at the average score for each person on a team. I take all 4 of those and I average those together. This takes new players out of the equation entirely because basically what you're doing is looking at players who have already played, seeing their average score, and extrapolating that to the entire team. And so I took the average averages of 5 teams that I think at least have a pretty good chance of making Dodgeball. So obviously you got Cyan here, you got Lime here. Cyan is above Lime, but you'll notice, looking at this, that there is a pretty big outlier right in the middle here. The average Cyan player earns 2,537 coins per tournament. The average Lime player earns 2,445. The average Aqua player earns 2,818 coins per event. That is a huge difference. So let's look at this team a little bit. The Aqua Axolotls is made up of Techno, Calvin, Newcomer Finster, and Newcomer Sylvee. Now, if you're anything like me, your attention is going to be immediately focused on the 2 gentlemen on the left here. These 2 made up 2/3 of that team that broke Minecraft Ultimate a couple weeks ago. Both are extremely competent PvPers. Technoblade is no stranger to winning Minecraft championships. Now, the reason I didn't include this team initially in my analysis is because if I've been scrutinizing the Lime Llamas so much for having 1 new player on their team, then I'd have to be pretty hypocritical to praise this team which has 2 new players on it, right? Well, let's go back to the data real quick. Remember how I said that Tubbo would need 2,810 coins for the Lime team to tie the Cyan team? Well, it turns out that Technoblade and Calvin perform so well on average that Finster and Sylvee would only need 2,255 points each for them to tie the Cyan team. That is significantly less. And going back to last season's results, that number of points would put you at 17th place overall, which is a lot more attainable than the 7th place that Tubbo had to get. Now, obviously, I didn't bother going back looking at every single Minecraft Championships to see who placed top 17 in their first go-around, because that'd be a lot of work. There are probably a lot of people who did, and just kidding, here they are. All my days consist of, at this point, are just looking at numbers. Just numbers, charts, data. Is this really what I want to do with the rest of my life? Just slave away at meaningless numbers and try to find fulfillment out of them? I need help. But anyway, moving on from that, Finster and Sylvee, from what I gather, are the kinds of people who enter these types of tournaments for fun.
Alright, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to sleep real fast.
Hopefully. Well, I got one too. Let's go.
They're not really known for being PvP tryhards. But the thing is, they don't have to be. If Techno and Calvin have an average day, all Finster and Spifey need to do really is just be marginally better than average, top 17, and they're in Dodgebolt. Whereas with the Lime Llamas, Tubbo would really need to pop off in order for them to get into Dodgebolt. I think it's a lot safer for the Aqua Axolotls than it is for the Lime Llamas. Therefore, with all of that said and done, I believe that the Cyan Creepers will be first place in terms of coins, the Aqua Axolotls will come in second, and the Lime Llamas will finish in third. You heard it here first, folks. But wait, before you guys head off, there's one more thing that we need to discuss. Dodgebolt. See, the way this tournament works is the team that has the most coins after all the minigames is not necessarily the winner. The way it works is the top 2 teams, in terms of coins, goes to a last final round of Dodgebolt, which is basically Dodgeball, but more epic because it's with bows and arrows, and it's exciting. It is either shoot or be shot, and only one team comes out of there alive. So we have to determine which team is better at Dodgebolt, Cyan or Aqua. And that's gonna be a bit of a challenge, because while every Cyan team member has been to Dodgebolt at least once, only one of the Aqua members have, Technoblade. So there's not really much to compare here. But I'll take a crack at it. The most important statistic for Dodgebolt, I believe, is the kill-death ratio, because if you think about it, that's really all that Dodgebolt boils down to. It's either shoot or be shot. So I found this Reddit post by a Mr. Orca Dude on the Minecraft Championship subreddit, which gave me just that, the KDR for everyone who has appeared at Dodgebolt, updated for Minecraft Championship Season 8. Thank you so much, this helped so much. And so I did the only thing I know how to do. Take the KDR for every single person on the team and average them out for every single team. Why am I like this? And it's not looking too good for Cyan. They only have a 0.73 KDR. On the flip side, Aqua has a 2.75 average, but that's not really an average, that's just Technoblade stats, because none of the other 3 on the Aqua team have ever been to Dodgebolt, so as I said before, there isn't really much of a comparison there. The only thing we can get is speculation. So let's speculate. We know that Calvin is a really, really good PvPer, so I could definitely see him being well over a 1 KDR, right? For Finster and Spifey, they might be right around 0.8, 0.7. And so for my final prediction, I predict that Aqua is going to shoot their shot, they're going to come out on top in Dodgebolt, and Techno's going to get his second win in a row. I know I'm being a Techno stan right now. I don't care. Maybe I am a Techno stan. Who knows? Yeah, I'll admit it. I'm a Techno stan. You know, I should probably just stop recording now before I say anything else. So I guess that's the end of the video. Just to be clear, guys, I really don't care who wins Minecraft Championships. I'm really just looking for a fun tournament, just to have fun. So don't take this as like a hostile thing. It's not. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like or don't. I don't care. I'm not your dad. And until next time, guys, I will see you. Hey, Bird, get back on here. Get back on my shoulder. Hey. No. Get. Whatever. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Stupid bird.